Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. The title of today's reading, as of course you can see, is the relationship over? Okay, so just to be very clear, I am referring to, and this reading is intended for people who are currently in a relationship. This is not your ex. This is not the person you just broke up with and you haven't heard from. This is somebody that you are still currently in a connection with, and you want to know whether or not you guys are on the same page and if you guys are headed in the right direction. Okay. So I wanted to say that and make sure that that is very clear before I get into the reading. Okay. I'm going to cover the questions that are in the reading, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into every sign. Okay. All right, you guys. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is the energy surrounding the relationship right now. Okay. The second thing is the work you need to do to mend this relationship. And by you, I mean you watching this video. Okay. The next one is the work that your partner needs to do to mend the relationship. Okay. The next thing is what you need to let go of. Again, this is you watching the video. And then next is what your partner needs to let go of. Okay. And then the last question, you guys, in the reading is what requires healing in the relationship. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm sure you are too. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Hi, Aquarius. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get into your spread. All right. So the first question here is the energy surrounding the connection right now. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, as well, sorry you guys, as well as prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay. So you guys, it does feel as though that you guys, excuse me, could be honestly on the tail end of things kind of turning over, things getting better. I am going to clarify in just a few minutes here, you guys. So we are going to see, but I do feel as though, you know, like I said, you guys are on the tail end of things getting better. With a fiery climax approaches, I'm hoping this doesn't not result in a fight, but like start in a fight, like you guys, for whatever reasons, having a fight that settles and everything, you know, starts over again. I would hope that this is something that is diplomatic, but for some of you, this could be something that starts in a fight, but ends in, you know, making up or starting over. All right. All right. So let's take a look, Aquarius, at the work you need to do in order to mend the relationship. All right. We have she who forgives, remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. So Aquarius, if you did something to this person, I'm sorry, if this person did something to you, said something to you that hurt you or upset you in any type of a way, it's time that you need to forgive and move on. All right. If there is something that maybe you did or said to this person, like I said before, same thing applies. Forgive yourself and move on. Okay. Forgiveness is okay. And we don't do it for the other person. Sometimes we do. Yeah. But when I do it for myself. Okay. Next, we have she who frees, liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. You guys, I feel like you guys want to forgive this person, but it's feeling like a stalemate. I feel like you want to forgive this person, but you're waiting for this person to come to you. That's what that feels like. You being stubborn over there? Okay. You could also be seeing tarot readers. All right. But I'm also going to say, you guys, the work you need to do is Really, I'm just looking at this card here. I'm going to say here with somebody here needs to be clear on their intentions for the future of the relationship. All right. And I'm just going to leave that at that. Oh, wait. Sorry, you guys. We're going to take a look at the work your partner needs to do to mend the relationship. I was ready to grab another deck. All right. The work your partner needs to do. We have she who knows clarity, wisdom, and resolution. And she who begins launch, actualize, and potential. I feel as though, Aquarius, your person, either needs to open up to you, all right? Or your person wants you to open up to them. But with she who knows and she who begins, I don't know who needs to apologize here, but what this feels like to me is that this person knows or feels very strongly that really all they want or need is an apology, either to make an apology or to receive an apology. But I feel like this person feels very strongly that an apology or accountability even is what's needed in order for things to kind of start over again. Okay, I'm going to clarify, obviously, going into it, because I want to get more clear on who plays what role here as far as this apology is concerned. Okay. All right. So next, you guys, what do you need to let go of? Oh, okay. Well, all right. We have loud, using sex as a weapon, insecure, cold as ice. All right. And then we have coming off too strong. Aquarius. You know what? Okay. Have you ever known that you were in the wrong in a situation, but you were embarrassed to admit it or apologize because of like your pride, or because like you just knew you were right? You just knew you were right. Have you ever had a situation like that? You would rather just act like nothing happened. Like, no, I was right. I don't know. Everything's fine. I was right. I'm not sorry. That's how this feels. Okay. It feels as though, and again, if this is not an apology, this may be just being the first person to take that step to get the dialogue going, open the lines of communication. All right. If this is not an apology. But what it feels as though, Aquarius, it feels like you want to do this so bad, but you're not doing it. This also feels like you may have a tendency to do this in general. You may have a tendency to have a bit of a standoff when it comes to mending things after a disagreement. Okay. And then what can happen is, rather than making up with your words, you will just, do the do with your person, make up with your bodies, and act as if nothing ever happened. Okay? Because you know that you maybe were in the wrong, you just don't want to say it. Okay? I said what I said, we're moving on. Because I feel like that's what it is. If it's your person, it's your person. All right? We're going to keep going, you guys. Double standard at the bottom of the deck. I felt the need to say that. All right. So what does your person need to let go of, Aquarius? All right. We have playing games, judgmental, too complicated. All right. Hurtful behavior. I'm pulling more simply because you guys got more, and I know other people are going to be like, well, why didn't you pull as many? Hurtful behavior and complaining. All right. I don't know why I feel like there's an age difference, Aquarius. You may be older than your person, or your person may be a little, I'm sorry, immature. All right. I feel like, you know, Aquarius, you may be dealing with somebody who, when things get real, you may be dealing with a person who kind of backs away when the real world comes knocking. Okay. And I feel like that needs to stop. I feel like you are dealing with somebody who can be a little bit inconsistent. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who may do things intentionally to hurt you. As well as you may be dealing with somebody who I'm just going to say it. You might be dealing with somebody who's a bit of a hypocrite, right? With the judgmental card. And I'm saying that because anytime we, self-included, are being judgmental, I feel like we might be a little bit of a hypocrite, okay? In one way or another when you're being judgmental of people, all right? So I'm just going to throw that out there, all right? Aquarius, also, I feel like if you've got somebody who's nagging, somebody who complains a lot, or somebody who can be like inquisitive, or sorry to say, maybe even a little bit annoying, I feel like you could, rather than kind of engaging and possibly even resolving the situation or dealing with it, whatever, I feel like you guys just completely ignore this person. Okay. If you're dealing with somebody who nags and complains and somebody who's judgmental, again, rather than going back and forth with this person, I feel like you guys are like, okay. Because you're so used to it, you know? And then what happens is that person can now be like pissed off because now you're not engaged in this, because you're not triggered by it. So now what they're going to start to do is maybe say things that piss you off. Okay. And then now maybe you say something back, and then now maybe you went too far, and then maybe they went too far. That's kind of how this feels. All right. So I feel like that's something that your person needs to work on. Okay. Again, we're going to keep going. Let's take a look now at what needs healing in the relationship, you guys. And then after that, I'm going to clarify these individual piles here. Okay. All right. So for what needs healing in the relationship, we have 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, the Magician card, and the Star card, with the Chariot at the bottom. I think that what needs healing here is that you guys need to what I see here is you guys will have a fight and then kind of go to your separate corners because neither one of you wants to make the first move. I also want to say, you guys, if you feel as though, for some of you, maybe you've been in a relationship for a while, if you feel like you're bored, or if you feel like things aren't going anywhere, rather than considering the alternative of just maybe leaving the relationship, I think what you guys need to do is to find ways to keep things interesting. All right. I think you guys need to be the magician. All right. This is for both of you. So find ways to have fun. Find ways to fall in love again. Find ways to be mentally stimulating for each other. Find, you know, creative ways to come about resolving conflict with each other. Get creative. Work for it. It's going to require some work, rather than just being like, I don't want to do this. I'm going to throw my hands up and maybe just see what happens. You know, this really feels like do the work. This really feels like do the work. Rather than sitting back and wondering whether or not it's worth investing in, do the work. Because with the Magician card and the Star card, I feel like if you do the work, and if you choose, you know, you guys, this relationship has what it needs in order to manifest. You guys have what it takes in order to have a relationship that is healthy, that is stable, that is lasting, that is loving, that is fun. What it is going to require is to do the work. Okay. The Magician card is your capabilities. The Magician card is your opportunity to look at everything that you have laid out in front of you, choose what it is that you're going to do, and do it. Okay. This also feels, again, somebody is wanting to apologize, make things right, or whatever, and I feel like they're just kind of sitting on it or trying to figure out how to do it. Okay. And sometimes rather than figuring out how to do something, you just have to do it, you know. And then you have you here, Aquarius, the Star card. All right. Also, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini or a Cancer. We're gonna keep going. All right. So, all right, you guys, we're gonna go back to the energy surrounding the relationship. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna look at that. I want to go here. So we're gonna look at the work you need to do to mend the relationship. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Aquarius, some of you need to ask for help around the house. A lot of you are doing a lot around the house, and I think you need to ask for help. A lot of you are working really hard because you're really focused on moving and relocating, and I think that you need to find a balance between your work and your partner. I do also see you guys wanting to make things right and wanting to have a reason to celebrate. I see you wanting to go towards this person. Okay. I'm also going to tell you guys, some of you need to kind of let up on the idea of, not even the idea, I'm sorry. Some of you need to let up on the conversation about either being married, moving in together, relocating, or something like that, because I feel like it's a bit much for your person right now, given maybe something else or everything else that they have going on. Okay. Some of you have a child with this person. All right. The work your partner needs to do to mend the relationship. Oops. We have the Ace of Swords. Your partner needs to tell the truth about something that they had done. Oh boy. Yeah, your partner is the one that needs to apologize. With the Chariot card, the Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like your partner needs to come clean about something that they had done. Some of you, it's the reason why they had left you. Others of you, it has something to do with your car. I don't know if they vandalized your car, if they took your car, if you guys, maybe they had a car in your name and they weren't paying for it, whatever. That's for some of you. But some of you, your person is the one that needs to apologize. Okay? Definitely. I'm going to get one more for your person. Your person absolutely needs to come clean about something. For sure. Your person knows something, found out something. I don't know, but your person has something to tell you. For sure. Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Like I said, I feel like I don't know if I said this already, but I feel like some of you are dealing with another air sign, and I feel like some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Your person needs to tell you how they really feel. I feel like your person also needs to develop some emotional maturity here. Definitely. You're dealing with somebody who's a bit immature. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're a cross watcher, I'm sorry. But you are dealing, Aquarius, with somebody who is emotionally lacking. Definitely. And they need to grow up. They need to, they need to be more comfortable speaking how they feel, with the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups here. Okay. Others of you, this thing that they need to tell you is whoever either one of these people are. Okay. And we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom again. I don't know, you guys. I feel very strongly, I don't know what the significance is, but I feel very strongly that there is an earth sign child that is significant to this connection in some type of a way. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be your child. It could be their child. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys share a child, but this child is significant in some type of a way. Others, okay. Some of you, you're dealing with somebody who has a child with somebody that's not you. And they still have feelings for this person, or this person has feelings for them. But I feel this person moving on from that person. I do feel that. All right, so don't worry. And honestly, you guys, I think that it is normal to have love for the person that you have a child with. So if I'm telling you that your person has feelings for the mother or child of their father, that's one thing. If I'm telling you that they have love for the mother or father of their child, that's something completely different. Okay. This is looking like there could have been residual feelings. Okay. But I do see here that this person has moved on, or is moving on, or needs to. But I'm going to tell you, they will always have love for this other person. And in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I do feel as though if Aquarius, you are dealing with a male who has a child with a female, I feel like this woman doesn't have feelings for this person. Okay. So hopefully that gives you some kind of clarity, some kind of closure. If that is a situation that's relevant for you guys. Okay. I keep wanting to put this down. I'm sorry. All right, you guys, what do you need to let go of? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if I didn't say this, but this would definitely be a Scorpio here. I'm sorry if I didn't say that, or if I did, whatever. Just wanted to get that out, you guys. All right. Some of you have a chokehold on your emotions, and it is insane, and you need to let that go. I think that some of you are kind of being cold to your person for hold on. I take that back. I'm sorry. What this is looking like, oh God, you guys, this is a lot. I'm seeing a lot, because what I'm seeing here is somebody who with the Page of Cups maybe wants to apologize, but with the Emperor card, they're like, nah, I don't want to. Okay, so again, maybe what you need to let go of is knowing that when you need to apologize, you need to apologize. All right. And with the Seven of Swords, this just kind of feels like not wanting to, but not wanting to because you're kind of like being kind of petty. All right. Some of you, ooh, what is this? Some of you are like adamant about getting married, like adamant about having this person. Some of you, your person, God, you guys, I'm seeing so much here. Some of you, your person is legally separated. Some of you are waiting for this person to get a divorce because you want to marry this person. Some of you want this person to choose to either be with the mother or father of their children or to be with you. Some of you, I feel, maybe could be putting pressure on this person to make that decision. Some of you have a crush on somebody else. Okay. Some of you have a crush on somebody else, somebody that you work with. Okay. Or you go to school with. That's got to go too. All right. You guys, I see so much here. So I'm sorry if I'm giving you a lot, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm seeing a lot here. I'm seeing somebody that needs to apologize and doesn't want to. I see somebody with a crush on somebody else. I see somebody who's like wanting to get married like yesterday. Like yesterday. I'm even seeing somebody like, why don't we just elope? Okay. We're going to keep going. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to give you more clarity, and it's I feel like this is getting more confusing. I'm sorry. It's not funny. I promise you, I'm not taking it lightly. I'm really not. I'm really not. Strength card, 4 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. There's something your person's holding against you, I'll say. Your person needs to stop self-sabotaging. Your person needs to get grounded. I feel like some of you may be dealing with somebody who has a bit of anxiety. All right. But some of you, you're dealing with a person that the delay here is that your person has something that they need to wrap up and leave in the past, and they're not doing it. They are dragging their feet about leaving something or someone in the past. Okay. They're dragging their damn feet about it, and that needs to happen in order for things to move on. There's the Page of Pentacles again. This is definitely, I don't know, could be the person. It's somebody with kids, a kid. I feel like you guys are dealing with somebody who is dragging their feet on committing to you because they have a child elsewhere. And maybe they have guilt about that. like what that looks like. I don't think it has anything to do with the mother or father of the child necessarily. I feel like it's this person feeling almost like, how would it look to the child? This is just an example. How would it look to the child if I'm not married to mommy or daddy, but I'm married to this person? How would it look to the child if I'm not living with mommy or daddy, but I'm living with this person? Does that make sense? That is what this feels like, okay? And maybe Aquarius, you have been pushing and pushing, like, why aren't we more serious? Why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we living together? Whatever. And I feel like you're not understanding that this person has a family. You're not understanding that, you know, for some of you, you're simply not understanding that, okay? And I feel like it's because you don't have kids. Some of you don't have kids. Understandable. I don't have kids, right? But I date men with kids, so I understand to a point what it takes, you know, and what could be holding you back potentially. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? You guys, yeah, okay. I'm not going to keep going. Some of you, I just feel like what's required here is a real conversation. Okay. And I feel like this person has some shit in their past with the Judgment card down here. Your person has something in their past that they need to let go and or heal from, and they're just not doing it. Okay. And that needs to happen. And in order for that to happen, I'm sorry, and until that happens, I feel like you guys are going to be stuck stagnant. Somebody does need to apologize here. That's where I was going, right? If you were not being empathetic to the fact that this person has a child outside of you, and maybe you said something in the moment that offended them, then maybe that's what you guys need to apologize for. Okay. Others of you are so focused on work that you're not really, giving much to your partner emotionally, okay? And I think you're just so focused on it for some of you, and I think that you need to focus back to your partner as well. All right, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys, and you will be on your way, because holy crap. This has been one hell of a reading. So we have clarify your desires, cut through the confusion, and use your intuition to guide you. I love how that landed right next to the Queen of Swords too. So again, you guys, somebody's dealing with an air sign. This could be you, right? If you're dealing with a person who has something going on outside of you that's keeping them from really moving forward with you or committing or whatever, they need to tell you what it is, okay? They need to be very clear on what it is, how it makes them feel, whatever. Okay, same goes for you. Talk without feeling, if you can. And what I mean by that is and I've said this in another reading again, you can have a conversation about your emotions and not be emotional, okay? And I think that that's part of what's needed here. Your solar chakra could be out of balance. I'll put some stuff on the screen there for you guys. For some things that are related to your solar chakra, if you're curious, okay? Let's get another one. Expand your network. Link yourself into a network of people who can help inspire you. We're going to keep going. I will say this, though. If an apology needs to be made here, I don't care who it is. If it's Aquarius, you or your cross watcher, and you're not sure what to say, ask a friend. Okay? Some of you haven't spoken to this person in about a month. Some of you have been dating since April, or you met in the month of April, or their birthday could be in April. All right, they could be a Taurus or Aries. Some of you got into a fight on social media, going back and forth on social media. You saw something on their social media, you saw something on theirs, or they saw something on yours, sorry. You guys need to eliminate distractions. That's what this is. You guys need to eliminate distractions and focus on clarifying your desires in this relationship. Okay? I feel like that's what's missing here. And I feel like your person has something that they need to tell you. For sure. And for a lot of you, don't worry. Don't go digging. All right? Because I feel like your person is going to tell you. So please do not start digging in their shit. All right. That is everything I have, you guys. Let's take a deep breath for that reading, because that was a lot. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Aquarius.